Italy. A name that echoes through the halls of history, conjuring images of ancient wonders, artistic genius, and a zest for life that has captivated the world for centuries. From the sun-drenched shores of Sicily to the snow-capped peaks of the Alps, this peninsula has been a cradle of civilization, a battleground of empires, and a crucible of culture. How did this land, a boot-shaped projection into the Mediterranean, come to shape so much of our world? Join us on a journey through time as we uncover the epic story of Italy. Our story begins not with a grand empire, but with a humble settlement on the banks of the Tiber River. Legend tells of Romulus and Remus, twin brothers suckled by a she-wolf, who founded a city on 7 hills. Around 753 BC, this was Rome for centuries. It was a modest kingdom, one of many Italic tribes vying for dominance. But something was different about the Romans. Their discipline, their ambition, and their remarkable talent for organization set them apart. In 509 BC, they overthrew their last king and established a republic, a revolutionary concept of governance by the people for the people. The Roman Republic was a machine of conquest and assimilation. Led by its formidable legions, it expanded relentlessly, first across the Italian peninsula, then across the Mediterranean. They were not just conquerors, they were master engineers and administrators. They built roads that connected their vast territories, aqueducts that brought fresh water to bustling cities, and legal systems that became the bedrock of Western law. The phrase, "all roads lead to Rome," wasn't just a saying. It was a reality forged in stone and ambition. Figures like Julius Caesar, a brilliant general and statesman, pushed the Republic's borders to their limits. But his ambition also sowed the seeds of its demise. After a period of brutal civil war, his adopted son, Octavian, emerged as the first emperor Augustus, and the Roman Empire was born. For the next 2 centuries, the Pax Romana, or Roman peace, reigned. It was an era of unprecedented stability and prosperity. The Colosseum hosted spectacular gladiatorial games. The Forum buzzed with commerce and politics, and Roman culture spread to every corner of the known world. But no empire lasts forever. Internal strife, economic troubles, and constant pressure on its vast borders eventually took their toll. In the 4th century, the empire was split in 2, and in 476 AD, the last Western Roman emperor was deposed, marking the traditional end of an era that had defined a millennium. With the fall of Rome, Italy splintered. The peninsula became a chaotic patchwork of warring city-states, foreign kingdoms, and papal territories. It was a dark and turbulent time, but from these ashes, a new fire was about to be kindled. The wealth accumulated by trading hubs like Venice, Genoa, and especially Florence created a new class of powerful patrons. These families, like the Medici in Florence, began to invest their fortunes, not just in war, but in art, science, and philosophy. This was the dawn of the Renaissance, the rebirth. It was a spectacular explosion of human creativity. In the workshops of Florence, artists and thinkers looked back to the classical ideals of ancient Greece and Rome, seeking to revive their spirit of humanism and inquiry. Leonardo da Vinci, the ultimate Renaissance man, painted the enigmatic Mona Lisa while simultaneously designing flying machines and studying human anatomy. In Rome, Michelangelo lay on his back for 4 years to paint the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, a masterpiece of divine scale and human emotion. Donatello reinvented sculpture. Brunelleschi engineered the magnificent dome of the Florence Cathedral, and writers like Machiavelli explored the raw, unfiltered nature of political power. The Renaissance wasn't just about art, it was a revolution in thought. Scientists like Galileo Galilei challenged the established dogma of the cosmos, pointing his telescope to the heavens and changing our place in the universe forever. This flourishing of genius laid the intellectual groundwork for the modern Western world, a legacy of curiosity and beauty that continues to inspire us. while the Renaissance saw Italy reach unparalleled cultural heights. Politically, it remained deeply divided and vulnerable. For centuries, the Italian peninsula was a playground for foreign powers, primarily France, Spain, and Austria, who fought for control over its wealthy cities and strategic lands. The dream of a unified Italy, a single nation-state, seemed distant, almost impossible. But in the 19th century, this dream began to take shape. It was called the Risorgimento, or the Resurgence. This powerful nationalist movement was fueled by secret societies, passionate intellectuals, and charismatic leaders. Giuseppe Mazzini was its soul, the tireless propagandist who inspired a generation with his vision of a united, Republican Italy. Count Camillo di Cavour was its brain, the cunning prime minister of the Kingdom of Sardinia-Piedmont, who used diplomacy and shrewd alliances to outmaneuver the great powers of Europe. And Giuseppe Garibaldi was its sword. A legendary guerrilla fighter, Garibaldi led his army of 1,000 red shirts on a daring and improbable campaign, conquering Sicily and southern Italy and uniting them under one flag. The path was bloody and complex. Wars were fought, alliances were broken, and different visions for the new Italy clashed. Finally, through a combination of Garibaldi's military triumphs, Cavour's political maneuvering, and a series of popular votes, the fragmented states came together. In 1861, the Kingdom of Italy was officially proclaimed, with King Victor Emmanuel II as its monarch. The process wasn't complete until the capture of Rome in 1870, finally making the ancient city the capital of a modern nation. The Risorgimento had achieved the impossible. It had turned a geographical expression, as one Austrian statesman had dismissively called it, into the nation of Italy. The 20th century would test the newly unified Italy in ways its founders could never have imagined. The nation entered World War I with high hopes of territorial gain, but emerged battered with immense casualties and a shattered economy. This post-war turmoil created fertile ground for a new, radical ideology. Benito Mussolini and his fascist party rose to power in the 1920s, promising order and national glory. His regime dismantled democracy, suppressed dissent, and led Italy into a disastrous alliance with Nazi Germany in World War II. The war was a catastrophe for the country, leaving it defeated, occupied, and morally devastated. In the aftermath of the war, the Italian people made a decisive choice. In 1946, they voted to abolish the monarchy and establish a republic. The post-war years saw an incredible transformation, known as the Italian economic miracle. The country rapidly industrialized, becoming a global leader in design, fashion, and manufacturing. Brands like Fiat, Ferrari, Armani, and Versace became synonymous with Italian style and quality. Despite periods of political instability, known as the Years of Lead, and ongoing struggles with corruption and organized crime, Italy found its place as a founding member of what would become the European Union. Today, Italy stands as a major economic and cultural power, a vibrant democracy that continues to grapple with the challenges of the 21st century, while remaining deeply connected to its extraordinary past. From the legions of Rome to the canvases of the Renaissance, from the passion of the Risorgimento to the style and innovation of the modern republic, the story of Italy is a testament to the enduring power of human creativity, resilience, and ambition. Its legacy is etched into our laws, our languages, our art, and even the food we eat. Italy is more than just a country, it's an idea. It's a living museum, a continuous dialogue between a monumental past and a dynamic present. The echoes of its history are everywhere, not just in the ruins of the Forum or the art-filled galleries of the Uffizi, but in the spirit of its people, and the profound influence it continues to exert on the entire world. The journey through Italy's past is a journey through the very heart of Western civilization. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through Italian history, please give this video a thumbs up, and do forget to subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the stories that shaped our world. See you next time.